Hello, YouTube. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful time. Well, today is going to be game review day. So the game we are going to review today is going to be Ghost Exile. It's a little past its 3-month part, 3-month out, and so we're going to do a little 3-month review. Now, because of world events, really they're about 2.5 months because they really haven't been able to do anything with the game since, I believe, February 22nd due to restrictions. They are a Russian company, they are Russian devs. So take that into account that it's not been a real full 3 months. But I believe they were making a few changes before everything before things happened. So, how do I feel about the game so far? I feel they're on the right track. I've been giving this about 4 or 5 hours, with everything with all the changes that have happened, because I stopped playing the game because I was bored. I don't know what happened. The first 3 days of the game, when the game first came out on January 7th, the first 3 days were freaking excellent. I was getting ghost events. I was getting scared to the point where I was actually shouting, and I don't shout a whole lot in most of the ghost games. But this one actually had me shouting a few times, to the point of that my wife was like, "Are you okay?" And then all of a sudden, I didn't see a change. I didn't see anything. I didn't see an update. But all of a sudden, the ghost events dried up. And honestly, I was trying to stream this because I was really enjoying the game for those first 3 days. I was looking really forward to streaming this game. And then I did 2 streams, both 3 hours long. And I got 2 ghost events and 2 jump scares. And one of the jump scares really isn't a jump scare. It's just the woman crying. And that was it in the 2 3-hour streams. And that drove me insane. I'm like, I'm being bored. But on the bright side, we are doing the last 3 4 hours. I probably did 4 or 5 hunts, maybe 6. And getting a lot more ghost events. So pretty much every hunt I've been getting 1 or 2, which is good. You need the ghost events. You need the jump scares, or this game kind of drags. The ghosts are still deadly. I've died plenty of times, and I'm still pretty much broke. I'm hoping I have enough gold to buy back most of my gear, because I just died last game while I was trying to do the ritual. The ritual is still fun. I'm still fumbling with the ritual, but it is what it is. The close part of the of trying to close the portals is still... I'm not sure. It's like I'm doing it, but then I keep forgetting that you gotta... One of the issues I have with the game is during the ritual, you'll get a portal, you'll close it, and then you have to light all the candles again and basically start over. So you're continuously going on and on and on each time. So it gets a little annoying after a while. I wish they would just let you do a ritual and be done with it. But things I've just kind of discovered during the while playing the game. Because I probably haven't played the game in about a month, I want to say. Ghost events have increased. Nice. I enjoy them. They're scary. They're some of the ghost events are really freaky. Some of the ghost events are jump scares, which are really nice. I know some people complain about, well, the jump scares don't have any rhyme or reason. Should there be a rhyme or reason? I mean, we are talking about a ghost event. There shouldn't be a schedule for when a ghost decides to freak you out and when a ghost does not want to freak you out. So, yeah, I don't exactly agree with that logic of there should be a reason for this ghost event. How about to freak you out as a ghost hunter? I mean, if I was a ghost, I wouldn't have a rhyme or reason. Let's see. I kind of have a couple of notes here. Oh, ectoplasm. Ectoplasm, way easy. They're showing up way more. They're way more easier to find. So that's a great change. When I was playing this game about a month ago, getting fingerprints in the game sucked. I rarely ever got them. Now, If I see a door move and fingerprints are the evidence, boom, it's there. I don't have to worry about it. So that's been a very nice change. I wish that on equipment, I wish you could sell equipment back. Because when you're, let me show you this here. Let me get here. Let's go back over to here. So go to the computer. So when you're buying equipment, it'll tell you have one. The thing is, technically you have two. So I bought one accidentally, and now I still have one. So that's annoying that I bought something that I can't sell back. And yeah, so now I have that pretty much for the rest of my life. So yeah, I would really like to be able to sell back this extra equipment because I solo. I'm not going to need more than one. This is the default gear. But that brings me to point number 2. This should be well organized, better organized. Your basic gear that you always get in the game should be here. I mean, it should be like here. So like EMF, video camera, spirit box, UV flashlight, thermometer should all be here. I'm not sure why motion infrared sensor is not highlighted either, because it should also be highlighted. Because I believe that's your 6 pieces of gear that you always have. I'm not totally convinced on motion infrared sensor, but I'm pretty sure it is. But I wish these were all here, and then everything else be put it in alphabetical order. Why is that hard? It would be easier for us to find things and not miss things and things like that. Or categorize it of, here's objectives, or, here's your basic gear that you get. But here are your evidence gear. So voice recorder, notebook. Oh, notebook's another one that should be in here. Should be highlighted. Let's see here. Okay, that's really the only one right there. Voice recorder is the only one that you'd have to buy out of the evidence. But that should be right below these things over here. So boom, next is voice recorder. Then your objective stuff. Then your Book of Exile. This should be way better organized than what it is. When the game first came out, until I think the update, the 4th day, they updated this and added all these street names. Before that, it was Large House 1, Large House 2, Small House 1, Small House 2. And they never added back in if it's a small house or a large house. And all you can do is go off of what does it look like in the pic. So I wish they would add that back in, because other than, you really can't tell, because a lot of this is the only single-story house. Everything else is a 2-story house, but is it a small 2-story house or a big 2-story house? And not all the pics you can really tell. So yeah. So I wish they would add that back in. That would be very nice. Oh, this is so annoying. Actually, I'll show it to you in game, but it's something that's annoyed me since the game came out, and I really wish they would change it. Sprint is still weird. I'll show you that. Events, yeah, the events happen more. Ritual, when you're putting down the ritual items on the sigil, it sometimes gets weird. You kind of have to sometimes get it at the right correct angle. Let me go back to Let's Chat. Sorry about that. When you have the sigil down, you'll have a lot of times you'll have 4 candles and something in the middle. That sometimes when you're trying to put the candle down, you actually have to get it to the right angle, and it won't show you. And so until you get the right angle, you're not going to put it down. The problem is they don't show the ritual items in your hands. They take up a spot, but they don't show up in your hands. So you don't know if you have your candle in your hand and it's just buggy, or if you you accidentally scrolled past the candle, and now you actually have nothing in your hands, and you're trying to put the candle down. They need to add the ritual items that you pick up and you put in your inventory while you're walking back in the house should show in your hands. So you actually see. It's annoying that I don't get to see what's in my hands, and then I'm sitting there going, okay, do I have the candle or do I not have the candle in my hand? Is this buggy, or if I just don't have a candle in my hand, so it's not going to do anything. But yeah. Now, I could be totally doing that wrong, but I don't think I am. Maybe it's always buggy, and it doesn't matter if the candle's in my hand or not. To me, though, it feels like I need to have the candle in my hand. But let's go in. Let me see. I think that's really about it, other than going into the game itself. But yeah, because this be better. So yeah, so let's go into 3month. It's the basic house. We'll just choose experience this time. Let me buy some stuff since I'm freaking broke. We buy the voice recorder. Let's buy a camera. Let's buy a couple of cans of paint.
Can't wait to use that.
Actually, we need a dot machine. Actually, no, this is the other thing we need. The laser grid, which we all know is a dot machine from Faz. Ooh, we need a Book of Exile. Whew. Glad I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so we're going to go in with no sanity pills. I think. Yep, no sanity pills. Okay, then. That should be fun. Alright. So, let me go back to where you guys can see what's going on. The one thing I do say is I do like the fact that I can carry 3 things and one of them is not my flashlight. I still enjoy that. Why is my Book of Exile not there? Son of a... We didn't add anything. Oops. Alright. At least we have everything. Alright, so 3month, experience, select equipment. We've got one EMF, we need that. We need that. Oh, it's already there. Yeah, see how this is buggy? Video camera, we got Book of Exile, laser grid, 2 spray paints. Spirit box we don't need. Don't need that. Need that. Okay, so there we go. Now we're good.
Have a good hunt.
But I've missed gear because I've not seen it, and it's still like 1 for 2. Because of the 1 for 2, it's weird. Because I've bought gear, I've bought the basic gear before I could do anything about it. So, and let's see, same thing. I normally take in this. Oh, this is the thing I was talking about. If you have a piece of gear in your hand, you can't pick up another piece of gear. I've got 2 empty slots, but I can't pick this up until I scroll past it. It's annoyed me to no end since the game came out. And I usually grab this. I grab this now. I used to not grab this for first going in, but now since they fixed the ectoplasm or fingerprints, it's much better. So, oh, let me for those new. So this is our sanity. This is the activity in the house. I believe it scrolls this way. So anything new shows up here and it goes left to right. Here's the map of the house. And here is your objectives. Hopefully we will be able to do the ritual and I won't die. But no promises. Alright, so same thing. Oh, look, we already got a bowl. The problem is the ghost can be anywhere in this house. That's the one thing about Ghost Exile compared to some of the other games is there's a preferred room, but that is for something else. There's really not a... There's really not a... Oh... There's not a ghost room, per se. Oh, whoops. I am totally screwing up. So what I normally do is I'll go into a room, look around. The only places I know of where there are fingerprints are doors. But I'm pretty sure I'm wrong on this. I'm pretty sure there can be fingerprints on other things like phones, things like that. I've just only have seen fingerprints on doors. But then I'll walk around with this. Turn that back on. So then I'll look back in there. Take a look at the camera. See if there's any ghost orbs in there. Then move the door back and see if we got any fingerprints. Then we go to the next room. So yeah, the ghost is active in here. That's why we were seeing the really high activity. Yeah, now you know why. Right. Don't see any ghost orb. At 1.8. I still think the thermometer... I don't trust the thermometer at all. It just tends to... It just seems like it just randomly goes up and down. So I just don't trust what it's telling me. Now let's drop this here. We'll look at doors again real quick. If I hear a, like okay, the light switch is on. But like there's nothing there. So I don't know if that's a place where it could be at or not. But yeah, the thermometer always seems to act weird. Oh, sprinting. Sprinting is weird in this game. It's got like a 5-second timer on it. But unlike games like Faz or some of the other games out there, it resets while you're running. So, you know, you get to run, then it's no run, no run, run, no run, run, no run. So you stutter step, and it's kind of annoying. I wish they would just... I wish they would just time you out for like 5 seconds or whatever, then let you run again. Are you here? Where are you? This is a very nice change to the recorder. Are you here? How old are you? I do like this. This is nice.
Are you here? Where are you? This is a very nice change.
And there we go.
Are you here?
So we have voice recorder. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Okay, this is another thing. That turned on. I don't like the fact of EMF is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes the EMF, if there's nothing going, if it's not going to be EMF, there is no EMF. And that's kind of, I wish that any activity, oh, here we go. So we got fingerprints. Or traces of ectoplasm. So our ghosts are Revenant Mare. So I usually close the book and then open back up. So Revenant, we're looking for Ghost Orb. Mara, we're looking for infrared motion sensor. I'm going to, since we don't see a Ghost Orb yet, I'm going to guess it's probably going to be a Mara. We'll look for the Ghost Orb again. sometimes it takes a little bit of time for it to show up. I've noticed. And the other thing is, it won't show up in the... It doesn't always have to show up in the room. It will show up other places. So we only need this. And I'll bring that. What else we need here? Picture, witness, footprint, salt. Okay, so we didn't buy any salt, but we were out of money. Okay. So yeah, so we'll need to see if there's if we have laser projection. I would complain about crouch, but honestly, crouch is probably how crouch should be, not being able to run and crouch like you can in some of the other games. This is the thing I'm worried about, is we might have a ghost orb somewhere else. All right, let's go look, see if we can find a ghost orb. We also need to find the Ouija board. I heard something. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything right off the bat. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Mara. Or is what we're used to as Mare. So yeah. So we still don't see a ghost orb in here. So we're probably just not putting the dots in the correct area. Oh, and there's our Ouija board. Try not to put the sigil for the exorcism in the preferred room. What is your preferred room? What is your favorite room? What is your favorite room? Storage. Okay. All right. So now we're going to pick Mare. So Great Rite of Anabiron. One of these, though, is perform ritual of exile without a protective sign. Really, we can't really do anything else. Where's my sanity at? Lovely. So, Anabiron, 5 ritual candles and 1 doll. All right, so we got to draw the sigil of Anabiron. So we need, get rid of that, and a candle. So we go here, Anabiron, choose that. We will try it in here, which will give me a little bit of room to run. And we got to get 5 candles. All right, so sorry, we actually did a little skip jump there. But this is one of the things that I was saying it was buggy. It's only letting me right now pick up 1 candle. Or 1 item for the ritual. I have nothing in my hands. But it's only letting me pick up 1 thing. I should be able to pick up at least 2, if not 3. So, yeah, ritual is still buggy as hell. But I'll give a, do I recommend? And this is the other thing. We picked up a candle. It's not letting me put it down. And it's all because of... Like, I can't see if there's a candle in my hand. But yeah, we can't put down anything. But this is what I was talking about with the ritual being buggy. It's slightly annoying when you take all this time to get everything done. And see, I've only got one candle left. And it's not letting me take... Oh, God, this is so stupid. And it's not letting me pick up anything else. So until I get this candle... So we might end up just stopping now. I'll see if I can get this candle on. But it's not letting me pick up anything else. Shit! Oh, we're dead. Shit. And we're dead. Yeah, getting away from the ghost is pretty hard. Every once in a while I can do it. Most of the time I can't. So, which means I'm way broke. But let me go back to Let's Chat here. So, yeah, ritual's buggy. Actually, I think putting the item down, I think was my fault. I think I was hitting F, not E, but I wasn't able to pick up anything. So it was kind of weird. Or it could have just been me. Maybe it was just buggy for me. Maybe it's not buggy for other people. I'll have to play a little bit more on this. So let's say it's not buggy and it was just acting weird for me. So that aside, would I recommend buying the game? Honestly, right now I would not. Not because of the game, but because of the situation that the guys are in. Who knows when they will be able to start working on this game again. And they might end up not being able to get back to the game. You don't know. A lot of things could happen between now and then with how the world events are going on with Russia. So, if that wasn't going on, if you've got the money, sure, I'd say buy it. If you've got a budget, if you're on a budget, I would put it on your wish list and keep an eye on it for another month or two. But as of right now, I would probably hold off until things figure themselves out. Do I like the game? Yes. Especially now that I'm getting more ghost events. The ghost is hunting. The game is still brutal. Because sprint isn't that big of a thing, the ghost catches you easily. So unless you get a really good head start, or if you have your incense, or incense will stun the ghost, which will let you get you further in. I did not have any incense because I was trying to put down the ritual. So but I will fully admit I am not the best at this game. I am not at anywhere an expert on this game, but I can at least give a review from a new player to a medium player's perspective on the game. I do like the game. I see the game does have potential. I do love the fact that I'm getting more ghost events. I'm glad that ectoplasm's working better. I'm going to chalk up the ritual thing as I'm hitting the wrong button off and on. I've been playing too many damn ghost games. Fricky, half the time everything in Fricky has to be F. Mouse or like for other games. So yeah, so I might have been hitting F instead of E, even though it's freaking telling me to hit E. I'm going to guess that was probably more the problem than me, than the game itself. But no, if you've got the money, sure, go ahead. Just be aware that maybe the game was not going to get finished. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, I know they want to finish it. I know they want to make this a great game. But with the world events currently right now, who knows? If you've got the money to spend, sure, play it. In its current state right now, I think it's a fun game. I think you will get your money's worth out of it. If you're on the fence and you have a budget, I would say wait. But that's that, folks. I hope you guys find this review a little bit informative. I know it was a little bit here, a little scattered off and on. Sorry about that. But I hope you guys at least got something out of the game, out of the review, and out of the gameplay, and watch me die again. I die a lot in this game, believe me. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. But be safe, be kind. Once again, if you guys are liking the video, please give the video a like. If you guys are liking the channel, please give the channel a sub. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace!